Hello, everybody. I am Heroic Nerd, and welcome to my channel where we are getting into the scary stuff. It is Halloween time, and we are going through the entire catalog of Atlas Comics, at least all the ones that I could find, all the ones that are even still available, all the ones that still exist. And we're getting into the spooky stuff now, and we're going to start off the Halloween season with The Grim Ghost. Now, take a look at this fucking guy. Look at this. Look at this fucking guy. His fucking dumbass bandana head with his horse, solid black horse, shooting pistols at the devil inside of hell. I'm assuming it's hell because of all the flaming spirits there that are obviously living in perpetual torment. Also, the devil. The devil's a big giveaway, so I'm compelled. I'm compelled. I don't hate it immediately, but I don't know. For some reason, my hopes just aren't very high for this one. But he is the Grim Ghost, and he is supposed to be at least slightly spooky. So, let's see. Let's see what he has to offer. From out of the moonlit night he rides, mounted astride a jet-black steed, with his identity concealed by a garish mask. Who is this rider, and where does he come from? Is he a force for good or a harbinger of evil? And if he is evil, who is there to stop him? Ha 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 ha, yep. That's the Grim Ghost. He looks like a Western character a little bit in his design. He's got the spurs, he's got the horse, he's dual-wielding pistols. He does look old. He looks old. He looks Victorian era or, Wild West era. Probably somewhere around the Industrial Revolution, you know? Well, don't just stand there gaping at him, you idiots. Gun him down! Bang, bang, bang. Good lord, what's that? That laugh. It ain't human. It's like something straight from hell. And here we are entering the Grim Ghost. I mean, that's pretty cool. I like the design. He's growing on me. Let's see what the story is. It is nighttime in the teeming city. Most of the city's people are asleep, but the forces of evil never sleep. Get moving, you mugs. We ain't got all night. Relax, Goldie, will ya? We got 12 full minutes before the watchman comes by again. Yeah, and by that time, oh no, look, there's the fucking watchman. You were wrong. Hey you, stop where you are. You're all under arrest. Yeah, y'all are fucked now. That's it, get those hands up. I'm going to call the police. As he himself, I'm assuming, is not actually a policeman, just a security guard. Not that it'll do any good, I suppose. Bum like you always get a mealy-mouthed lawyer who will bang! Oh shit! And they actually showed it. Can you guys see that on your screen? Yeah, you can. Boom. Right there, straight through the chest. She offed that guy. That's, again, I love that about Atlas Comics, is that they don't hold back with the more sexy and definitely the more violent aspects of the stories. They show you the whole fucking thing. It's about time. What on earth took you so long? I'm just a girl, Griff. I always have trouble getting on my silencer. That's a fuck. What does that mean? Is that even a joke? You got a great sense of humor, Goldie. Now come on, let's grab those furs and get out of here. You guys are supposed to be strong. Can't you load those furs any faster? Good grief. Look! What is it? It's the Grim Ghost. For a chilling moment, the murderous four thieves freeze in terror as a fearsome apparition of doom thunders out of the moonlit sky, laughing like a demon from the darkest pits of hell. Gasp! What is it? Who gives a damn what it is? Gun him down! That's funny. Goldie's always the first to shoot. In a way, she's smart. In another entirely different way, she's fucking ruthless. But he doesn't seem affected by the bullets, I'm assuming because he's a ghost. Now, the darkened streets echoes with the spang of gunfire and the clatter of cartridge casings against the pavement. And then suddenly, the gunmen drop their guns and scream in tortured agony as a weird mist begins to whirl about them. And then, they're gone! To a far more exciting place, I assure you. What have you done to them? Who are you? I am Matthew Dunsinane? Dunsinane? What the fuck? Of all the fucking superhero names, Matthew Dunsinane. Whatever. If you guys know how to pronounce that, let me know in the comments. I'm not going to give it a shot. My good lady, or rather I was. What do you take me for? Some kind of idiot? Who are you working for anyway? The law? Ah, but Madame offends me. I can assure you, whatever humble powers I possess derive from a decidedly opposite source. Is that so? Well, I'm gonna have to cut this short, Matthew baby. The late show's on TV and I wouldn't want to miss it. Oh my god! He turned her bullets into roses. They're turning into flowers. Long-stemmed roses, to be exact, my lovely bouquet for a most lovely lady. Please accept them with my compliments. My only regret is that where I must send you, they are somewhat likely to get singed. He's good. All right, I like the charm. I don't really like the voice, but I like the charm. It's what he's a romantic. He's like a swashbuckler just a little bit. There's that element in there, but yeah, I don't know. He seems powerful, so. And once again, the street is silent, save for the momentary clatter of hoofbeats, the proud whinny of a black steed, and the hollow echo of demonic laughter. Alright, now we're gonna figure out who the fuck he is. Who is the costumed horseman on the jet black steed? What is the nature of his unearthly mission? For answers, we must return to the colonial America in the year 1743, as a horse-drawn carriage wheels briskly towards the bend on a moonlit road. See, I told ya! He's Victorian era. Faster, Jeremy! I've heard these roads are filled with highwaymen. Yes, your lordship. Gasp! And it is a highwayman. Jeremy, who was that laughing? Why have we stopped? Because you're getting robbed. Oh, look, I left this in there. The Atlas New Comics House of Idea. Okay, so I know them. I know some of them. Okay, that's Kid Cody down there, and that's Renegade. They're from the Western one. And then back there is Ironjaw, right there with the axe. And then that little creature in the back, the plant creature, that one is known as Morlock 2001. He's not going to be on the list for a while, but I have an eye on him. He's probably going to be featured after I'm done with October, because I'm doing all the scary ones now, but Morlock is coming. He's an interesting one. I tell you, he's a really interesting story. Like, really interesting science fiction. You got just wait, you'll see. It's a highwayman. Not just any highwayman, my lord. You're new in these parts, but you'd know it's the blackguard they call him, the Grim Ghost. Grim? Why, I don't think he's grim at all. I think he's rather charming, and no doubt handsome beneath his mask. Thank you, my lady. 'Tis the visions of loveliness like yourself which make life a banditry so appealing. But alas, 'tis stubborn fools like the Major here who makes highway robbery so deadly. You needn't trouble yourself about this condition, milady. He's quite dead, I assure you. The Grim Ghost, if I may say, is a perfect marksman. Holy shit, he shot him. The gentleman's wallet is fat, that I'm certain, but 'tis the lady's brooch I really came for. What the fuck? So he shot her husband, and now he's making out with her. Milady's scent is as sweet as the Garden of Eden. I only regret that my mask must stand between me and your full, lush, ruby lips. Then perhaps you will arrange to rob me on another occasion, Mr. Ghost. I can easily arrange to take the carriage out at night without my husband. Oh my gosh. She's a hussy. Or whatever. I don't know what that's what they call him. Moments later, amid a clatter of hoofbeats, the Grim Ghost vanishes into the nighttime stillness. And then within seconds, Lord Braddock, we were patrolling the road, sir, and heard a shot. What has happened? We've been waylaid by a highwayman, Major Duncan. Has been shot dead. Okay? He went that way. It was the Grim Ghost, I'll wager. The road's his favorite robbing ground. He has a head start, but perhaps we can still catch him. Not bloody likely, not if it's really the Grim Ghost we're after, because apparently he's some kind of badass. However, presently, you there, halt in the name of His Majesty. Easy, Major, it's only me. What are you fellows doing way out here anyway, on a little late-night fox hunt or something? That's him. That's the Grim Ghost. I'm fucking calling it if it wasn't obvious enough. Oh, it's you, Mr. Dunsinane. God, such a stupid fucking name. You shouldn't make a habit of being abroad after dark, sir. Not with the grim ghost about. You didn't see him pass this way, did you, sir? No, I can't say I have. Are you quite certain he passed this way? They're so stupid. Well, he had a pretty good head start on us. I suppose we could have turned off the road almost anywhere. Won't be the first time that brigand's given us the slip, that's for certain. Well, good night, Dunsinane. Be careful on your way home now. Oh, thank you, Major. I will. Good night. And then the following morning, it turns out it was fucking him the whole time. I tell you, I want this grim ghost person apprehended. What kind of country is this when a man can't even... We're trying, Lord Braddock. Believe me, we're trying. But what can we do? We don't even know who the man is. No one's ever seen him without his mask. They don't call him the Grim Ghost for nothing. He hits like lightning, then vanishes like a puff of smoke. I'll bet I can catch this Grim Ghost for you. Oh, you can now, eh? Yeah, well, he's a horn dog, and she's got the tits on display, so I'm gonna bet on her catching the Grim Ghost. The same way a woman always catches a man. Okay, fine. Yeah, alright. Oh, so glad you can join us, Mr. Dunsinane. Thank you, Lord Braddock. I guess they're having a party now. Major Tooney tells me you're in the firearms business. That I am, Lord Braddock, but business is so poor these days that I'm afraid I've become my own best customer. Ha! I like your wit, Dunsinane. Now allow me to introduce you to my wife, Sarah. Charmed, Miss Braddock. You look absolutely exquisite. Do you dance, Mr. Dunsinane? God, this name is so fucking stupid. I'm gonna call him Mr. D. Call him Mr. Dunce. Yeah, that's better. With a partner such as you, milady, I could dance on the ceiling. I know we've only just met this evening, Mr. Dunce. Yet, I can't help feeling like we've met before. Is it possible, sir? I only wish it were, Lady Braddock, for then we would be friends instead of merely beginning our acquaintance. Several hours later, she's in love with him. It's gonna end tragically with this guy dying and then going to hell. You get it? Yeah. Darling, I'm weary of dancing and playing the hostess. I'm going to bed. Say goodnight to Mr. Dunce for me, will you? I will see him, my dear, but right now he doesn't seem to be around. Perhaps he's already left. And then I'll manage by myself tonight, thank you, Clara. Good night, milady. And then moments later. Oh, moments later after she gets the tits out. Then he shows up. I mean, I can't say I blame him, but... Ah, but you are lovely, Lady Braddock. I dare say the prize I will enjoy this fine night shall be worth every bit of risk I've taken to collect it. She caught him. She pretty much caught him. Using her feminine wiles or whatever. She has him. All she gotta do is scream. They'll come. Did you invite me to come rob you again, milady? And the Grim Ghost is never one to reject an invitation to such exquisite larceny. Only this time I'd hoped that instead of taking something from you, we could perhaps arrange a form of trade. That's stupid. That's like the line. That's like bad writing. You are indeed captivating, Mr. Grim Ghost. I admire your boldness and your quick wit. This time, however, I fear you have been outwitted. Yeah, seize him. He's an idiot, dude. He gave it all up for the poon, man. What's wrong with this guy? Quickly, summon my husband. Tell him I have captured his mysterious Grim Ghost, and that I'll expect those diamond earrings I've admired as a suitable reward. Yes, milady. Yeah, take him away. Shoot him. He deserves it at this point. Well done, Sarah. Now let us see who our Grim Ghost is behind his scarecrow's mask. Why, it's Mr. Duncemane. Yeah, it should have been Dunmane or some shit like that. Something better. A pity. In a single night, I lose 2 handsome men. And for your nefarious crimes on the public highways, I hereby sentence you to be hanged by the neck until you are dead. And not before you are dead. Hanged until death. Justice was swift in King George's America. On August 23rd, 1743, just 3 weeks following his capture, final sentence was carried out on the Matthew Dunsinane alias. The Grim Ghost. So long, Grim Ghost. Yeah, see you in hell, you little bastard. That's what you get for trusting hoes before bros. Don't waste your breath yelling at me, my good men. Use it to comfort your pretty wives, who will be love-starved without me. Oh my god. He's a poonhound. Whatever. That's an origin story. This is at least the origin story, and at least we're getting it out the way. As the hangman sprung the gallows trap and the rope around Matthew Dunsinane's neck snaps taut, his arrogant laughter ends abruptly with a hideous gurgle. But the fall through the trap was only the beginning of Matthew Dunsinane's journey. For what seemed an eternity, he could feel himself falling faster than the speed of thought, further than any mind could ever imagine. I am not dead, I am alive. Somehow, even though they hanged me, I didn't die. Gotta say, brother, well, those demons look fucking awesome, by the way, but I gotta say, I think you might be wrong about that. I think you might be dead. Oh, don't be ridiculous, Matthew. Of course you died. What else could you be doing in my domain? Satin? It's fucking satin! But I never thought. Your kind never do. Punsinane. Okay. That's funny. Because the D looks like P. Punsinane. Punts. Dunce. God, this guy's a fucking nerd. Until it is far too late. It's rather a pity they caught you, actually. I rather enjoyed your career while it lasted. 18 men shot to death, 67 carriages waylaid. For a while there, you were doing quite well. But allowing yourself to be betrayed by a beautiful woman. Really, dunce, man. How awfully banal. That's what I'm saying. See, Satin's got my back on this shit. What's going to happen to me now? I am scared. Yeah. Matthew trembled as he asked his question. In the distance, he could hear the tortured screaming of already fallen souls, doomed to writhe in torment throughout all creation. So he did not need to hear Satan's answer. He knew what the answer was. Why, you're going to suffer the tortures of perdition till the end of time, Matthew. That's what we fucking do here, man. Should have read the Bible, bitch. Unless that is you'd care to make a deal. Yeah, make the deal. I want to read more issues. Make the deal. You have style, my boy. I like style. Most of the people we get down here are rather on the crude side, and I might be persuaded to let you go back if you agree to do some work for me. What kind of work? The devil's work, you dumb bitch! That's funny. You could even wear that fancy costume of yours, and I always thought it looked quite dashing, of course. We'd have to get you a better horse than that old nag you used to ride. And it's really quite simple, Matthew. I want you to keep me supplied with souls for my domain. My demon torturers hardly have enough on their hands to keep them busy. And that means, I'm afraid you'll have to confine in your killing of evil people. However, that's one of the stipulations in a regrettable deal I made some time ago. And you'll have to stay dead, of course. Even the devil can't change everything. You'll really be the Grim Ghost. When I get through with you, I've even let you use a few of my own special tricks to see that the job stays interesting. What do you say? All right, I'll do it. Anything to escape being trapped in hell forever. And the first person I'll kill when I get back will be that blasted female who turned me in. Oh my gosh. He's turned on the ladies. Ladies, watch your backs. He's a real lady killer. Afraid not, Matthew. You see, I'm not sending you back to your time. I'm sending you to the 20th century. Lots of evil happening there. Makes the era you came from look like a Sunday school picnic. And then boom. To the 60s with you, motherfucker. Satan's demonic laughter was still ringing in Matthew's ears as a hellish whirlwind seized him in its grip and sent him spinning through the vastness of time and space. And when our journey was over, that house, it's my house, just as I left it when they took me to the gallows. Has the devil really sent me to a different era? It is true. The furnishings, the decorations, it is as if they've lain untouched for hundreds of years. And in the stable behind the house, Matthew found a jet black steed. Now you know why when the night is dark and the moon is full and the gray clouds scud lazily across the sky, the ghost of Matthew I'm not saying that shit. The grim ghost rides forth from his manor house to provide lost souls for purgatory and keep his pact with Satan. Keep his pact with Saturn. Watch for him in the next issue of The Green Ghost on sale in January. And what's happening with Atlas? Should I even read any of that shit? No, not really. Who cares? I don't know, buddies. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm going to need some input. I need you guys to talk to me in the comments. Because on the one hand, I don't really like him. I don't like his false charm. He's like a psychopath. In real life, Matthew would be a psychopath. His charm would be false, and everything he did would be self-serving. And this kind of, how do you say, psychopathy. God, I know so much about psychopathy. It romanticizes the idea of the psychopath. I'm interested to see if he is going to become heroic, if they're going to give him heroic traits. I doubt it. This is another one that only lasts 3 issues, but I don't know. We'll see. That's it for now. That's the end of this issue. If you liked reading this issue and you want to read more issues with me, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and donate to the Patreon so I can do more things. But until next time, nerds, stay heroic.